The name of the movie is Pink, but the character is definitely grey and the man has bounced back. We are in conversation with Angad Bedi. What is Pink all
Pink as in the color or pink as in the film?
about? Pink as in the film.
The pink as the film, as the title suggests, it's a social crime thriller. It's set in Delhi. It's a edge of the seat. It's a really pacey film. There's no time for you to even breathe. It's a full-on entertainment. It's a commercial film. It is something which will leave you thinking and pondering for a really long time. Yes, it's a strong film.
Your character, basically in the film, is not a baddie in the whole sense, but he happens to do some bad deeds. So we face such situations in real life. Have you ever regretted such things which you have seen around yourself?
Film. His name is Rajveer Singh. He belongs to the upper strata of Delhi. His upbringing has been conservative. It's not his fault. He is a mistaken boy. He belongs to that patriarchal society which still exists, though he studied from London School of Economics and he's got a great education qualification. But still, there is because of his background, he's only seen men and women sit separately and eat. Men of the house are given preference. Women look after the house. So he's like that. He walks slightly slower. There's a certain arrogance in his body language which is very underplayed. He's very layered as a character. Rajveer Singh has many layers. He's also charming. He's also approachable. But you actually get to realize what he is all about once through the incident that occurs, which makes his true self come out. So that is what Rajveer Singh is, and it was very extremely difficult because Rajveer and Angad Bedi are poles apart, North Pole, South Pole. Rajveer comes from a patriarchal society. Angad comes from a very sporting background where discipline has been of priority, where sleeping on time or getting up very early in the morning and training has been a regiment for me. So I've actually had friends I've only interacted with sports people. I've never met anybody like Rajveer Singh. So to play him, to be him, has been a very big challenge, and I just hope I've been able to do justice. Now the audience will decide that.
You come from a great lineage. So how difficult is it to prove your worth when there's a lot of criticism around?
It's always going to be difficult. I'm very proud to be Bishan Bedi's son. It's an honor, and I love the fact that I'm a Bedi. My surname, I love it. I left I left the game at a very young age because I wanted to pursue my passion, and which was cinema. And I'm here doing just that. I'm 3 films old. I've been here 5 years. I have no complaints. Keep on proving yourself and the characters that you portray on screen. It's going to be a constant battle for every actor, not just from where they come from or what their lineage is. You can come from anybody, you can be anybody's son or come from anywhere, but eventually you have to be true to yourself and the character you're portraying. So the constant battle will always be there.
How was it working with Mr. Bachchan?
Very overwhelming. What should I say? I feel Mr. Bachchan is today's youth. He's got the thinking capacity of a 16-year-old. Also, the way a 16-year-old thinks today, he can think like that. His communication, in fact, the letter that he wrote to his daughters, Navya, Naveli and Aryadhya, talking about log kya kahenge, that don't let the length of your skirt judge you, or don't let the surname, Bachchan or Nanda, come in between your dreams or your passion, or to make whatever you want to make of yourself. I wish he had written that letter 10-15 years ago. I used to think log kya kahenge, I have to be answerable to a lot of things, but no. I should do what I want to do, and I should pick roles which are challenging, which I'm doing. Rajveer is an extremely challenging guy. Hopefully I can, people, he's wo ek halat, ek situation. Like Shoojit Sircar's films are all about situation. They're all very realistic characters. There's no hero, villain, grey, bad. Everybody is brought up a certain way as a human being. Everybody goes through educational qualifications. Everyone has taught the good things and how to behave in society. But what you actually are, is you realize, is only when you're put through certain tests of life or incidents that occur. and that is what this film is about. That shows the true reality of a person, whether it's an incident, or whether it's life-changing experiences. When they happen to you, that's the time. How you react and how you respond is your it shows where you come from.
Talking about Shoojit Sircar, whenever there's a film, it's definitely gonna strike a debate. So, what do you think? How should people perceive Pink, or what is it that the great thing about it that people should take it?
She talking about Dada. Shoojit Da is a guy who writes his characters, which are very real. His characters all have shades of. They have each and every single emotion. Like if you saw the relationship between the father and daughter in Piku, or the fact that Irfan Khan had that sarcasm, or even Moshmi Chatterjee, or in fact how Vicky Donor was, how the doctor was, how Ayushman was, or in Madras Cafe how he cast John and Nargis, like Yaha Jimmy Shergill and Manish Shalamba. So he's not scared of giving newcomers a chance. In his film, the only time he used stars was in Piku, but then again he used stars as completely non-stars. He didn't let their stardom come in front of their characters. So Shoojit Da's handling of actors or the writing of his characters are it's very real. He'll make sure that each character is given its space, each character has a journey, and he also likes to let that character unfold in front of himself. हर एक आदमी का और या हर एक किसी का एक सुर होता है. सो वो आप कैसे पकड़ते हो और क्या आप इम्बाइब करके अपने जहन से क्या लाकर उस कैरेक्टर में निभाते हो. He lets you do that. So all of a sudden magic gets created. Hey, he's a magician, I have to say.
So, how has been Bollywood treating you? What are the upcoming projects?
I have got two. I can't really mention them. I'm shooting for one. I finished one and I'm into another one. I'll have another release 25th of November. Then another film that we're shooting for will release next year. So it's a tough place to be in, but the people are very nice. People appreciate your success. People appreciate your hard work. It's tough getting in, and it's tough also getting work. But once they value your talent, then there's no looking back. So it's good because you have to persevere. You have to believe in yourself. You have to make other people believe that you are actually good enough to be cast. And now if I feel if Shoojit Das cast me, I think my journey should be slightly on a lesser bumpy ride. I think the road should be slightly more clear. And I really hope and I pray that one day, Dada, you need to cast me in Migraine, man. Okay, we've done Rajveer Singh, now you got to figure out Angad Singh. So we have to figure that, yeah.
Thank you so much talking to us, Angad, and we definitely hope that Pink gives you all this immense full success. So we are signing off for Filmibeat.com.